So I'm with Sara Hughes, who spent her life in the corporate world with high street big names in retail, and then set up this fantastic shop, Sara Hughes Home in Marlow. Sara, how did you come to starting this shop?
It was a bit of an accident really, because I did a lot of upholstery and then started painting furniture, and I was walking past this shop one day and saw a man outside with a clipboard, and I walked straight past him, came back to him and said, "You aren't by any chance taking instruction for this?" And he said, "I'm just doing it now." So I gave him a card, and 2 days later I got a call from him, and as they say, the rest is history. So here I am with a shop just off Marlow High Street, and that was nearly 5 years ago now. At the time I was stocking just Authentico paints from vintage pieces, and I made cushions and things, and really the business has grown from that, and we layer on quite a few new things as well. And I found artists like Anna Wright and Jane Ward, Jane being local, Anna's in Scotland and we're one of her biggest distributors now. As all things on High Street it has to evolve over the time. So when I started 5 years ago, everybody's houses were very, very white and grey and very pastel and neutral. And just in the last 6 months, I guess, suddenly we've got this huge wave of fantastic colour coming through. So I've gone into the lampshades, which I actually make myself on my dining room table. And they are real statements of colour. So if you have got a really neutral house, these are absolutely brilliant way of injecting a new colour and bringing them up to date.
And am I right that you've done some TV presenting?
Yeah, I've done a couple of things with Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is, the show where an antique dealer, they'd go to a car boot sale and buy things and compete against each other, two of them, and then they sell it into the trade, and I'm one of the trade who they've dealt with a few times. I've done that half a dozen times. And then I've worked with Sarah Moore's programme, Money for Nothing, and there they go to the tip and capture things which are about to be destroyed and upcycle them, and I've bought again 4 or 5 things from Sarah which have been then played on television, and it's just the most fantastic way of advertising the shop, and I really enjoy doing it. I've had great fun doing it.
And any tips for others who want to set up a shop like this? I'm going to just do a little scan here just to show the kind of all sorts of things. You do your own painting of furniture?
We do our own painting of furniture. So during the week it's a real workshop, and we use the traditional chalk paint. Authentico is 35% chalk and you wax it afterwards. So we run workshops with people, instructing them and showing them how to do that. And you go away with...
I think you were saying the chair.
Yeah, this chair, that's an absolute classic. People said that's been painted, it's colour called sand, it's been painted and then it's waxed afterwards. And Authentico, I guess really they've grown as I've grown, so they've introduced huge number of ranges. So we now do washable paints.
These are your spoons where you use the
These are all the colours that we stock, so there are 160 colours.
Wow, all these colours.
Yeah, so we stock them. Chalk paint, we stock a paint which is still a chalk paint, but it has a sealer built into it, which is washable, so you can use it in the garden, or it's brilliant for painting kitchens. So for about £50 you can make your kitchen look like a brand new one for £10,000. And then we sell all the different waxes. There are some lovely floor waxes that you can use, and they're great on tables as well because they're really tough. And we sell all the accessories that go with it and do foiling and things like that as well.
You sound very happy, and it's a gorgeous shop. Sara, thank you very much indeed.
Pleasure.